It is 1849 on Thursday, April the 23rd. And we're back for episode 17, I think. I keep forgetting because I'm an idiot. And once again, we have it's supposed to be the finale of the Indian food. However, spoiler alert, that's not the case. So here's the Indian food right here. Now, I don't even know if you could tell, but there's actually less here than yesterday. I know yesterday I said that today was going to be even bigger, an even bigger amount of food. However, I ended up eating way too much yesterday. And so it was, so after I was done eating, after the donuts, my body was digesting the food and I wasn't feeling the greatest, but I was like, I ate too much. And so I decided today, you know what? I should probably, That's my call sign, my catchphrase. You know what? I should, because today there was going to be even more Indian food than yesterday. And so I decided, today I should just have half of what I was going to have today. Because today was supposed to be the end of it, but there was going to be a lot of food. So I thought, let's just half it, so that I can have a meal today and I'll have a meal tomorrow, because I still have donuts for tonight and tomorrow, a lot of them. So it's not like I'm going to go hungry. So that's what I decided to do. Meanwhile, there's still a huge plate of food there. So I'm really glad that I halved it. There's no way I would have been able to eat all of it. Oh, I mean, I probably could have eaten it, but I would definitely not have been feeling very good. So tonight and maybe tomorrow. I also prepared myself today. I had 2 very small pancakes in the morning, and then I had my fried egg sandwich for lunch and an apple. And so I'm raring to go once again, as always, for my meal. So we got it in for 90 seconds. Yesterday I had to cook it, my supper, my Indian food, for a long time because there was so much food there. So let's check out what we're listening to on the speaker. What is it? Yeah, okay. That is actually some sound effects of construction work that I recorded. I'm just joking. That's the keyboard track from the second keyboard track from my Violations song. So we still have 17 seconds. Yeah, Violations, which was, I believe, recorded in 2021. We've already listened to this already. I'd said already twice. I don't remember what we listened. I think we listened to one of the keyboard from Cries from a Defective Mind yesterday. So one of these Violations keyboards tracks I really liked, but I was listening to the first one today, but I don't think it's the first one. I think it's the one we're listening to now, the second one, that I really like. So theoretically, I shouldn't have to cook this for as much as I did yesterday. I hope not, because there was too much food and it screwed up the cooking time. And I had to cook it for way longer. The outer rim was so hot and I nearly burnt my mouth. So far, so good. No lasting effects, but I'm always paranoid about that. All right, so let's do our little checky poo. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of food here. The stuff on top is the same amount as yesterday. Actually, there's more stuff on top, but my mixed vegetables and the chicken curry, there's half of that. So that's what I halved. All right, so yeah, so it's definitely warmer than it was yesterday. So I'll do 1 minute. I mean, it's semi-warm. I just don't want to cook it for too long because I don't want to hurt my mouth because I'm such a baby. Do you like that? Do you like that impression of me being a baby? Really, there's something wrong with me though. Obviously. So how long should I put it in for? 45 seconds? How about 45 seconds? And then I'll do another check and hopefully it should be good. That tasted so good. Oh man. I'm not getting sick of this Indian food. I'll tell you what. That's that's Hank Hill. That's my Hank Hill impression. Beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Here's a little outside shot. We haven't had an outside shot since my excursion to the outdoors. Oh my God, I wish I could make more outdoor videos of me eating out in the city. That would be so much fun. Even though I hated making the video because there were people around. I like how the video turned out. Yes, it should be okay. It's kind of warm. I'm gonna need 2 hands, so I'm gonna put the phone on the tripod, then I'll just grab my food with 2 hands. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get the plate out of the microwave. I almost sang. Okay, definitely not putting it in any longer, even if it's not hot enough in the middle. I don't even care. It's definitely going to be hot enough, but yeah, this is the track that I like. That it has 2 really good parts. This is one of the good parts. Good stuff. Good stuff, me. I'm so talented. Okay. So here we have it. I'm just going to take a little taste test on the outer rim. See how hot that stuff is. Ooh, not good. It's very hot. What have I done? I used to be good at this, and now I'm cooking it for too long. Let's do the middle, see how hot that is. I'll just have to do the same thing as I did yesterday. I'll just eat from the center. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Once again, cut it down the middle like this. On this side, we have the chicken curry. On this side, we have the mixed vegetables. And on the entire thing, we have some rice. There was not much rice left, especially considering I have the rice as well. So there's not much rice, which is good, because I wanted to not eat as much tonight. That's why it's good. And then there's a cut up samosa on the entire thing. And then there are 2 aloo tikkas cut up and spread on. 2 of them, because the guy gave me 5 instead of 4 because he thought I was so cool. I don't know why he gave me 5. I just opened the thing and there were 5 instead of 4. Either way, I'm not going to complain. But I wanted to have 2 tonight because I don't want to have too much tomorrow because I've got to get groceries on Saturday. So a lot of stuff, a lot of balls in the air right now, doing a lot of juggling. And I bought something on Amazon to help with one of the meals I'm going to be having. But the shipment was delayed. So I don't even know if it's going to get delivered, which is really annoying. And I might have to try to buy something else. Oh my God. And once again, we have a bunch of donuts tonight. So keep your eyes peeled for those donuts. Loving those donuts. I had basically almost 7 donuts 2 days ago. Yesterday I had over 5. I had 5, but then like 5 and a quarter or 5 and a half. Eating tons of donuts. Tons of donuts. Oh yeah. Oh, and I cut up a piece of naan as well. So I halved the naan as well. So there's not that much. There's a chunk right there though. Right there. Oh yeah. Another absolutely gorgeous day out today. I think it was 18 degrees today. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Probably 60 or something, 60 something. Calm winds, it was sunny out. I wore my t-shirt out in the woods while walking with the dogs. Still no bugs. There were some very small flies down by the creek. So I guess that's just a little taste of what's to come. They didn't bother me though. Actually, I think I have it reversed. Because I think I must have put the plate down not how I prepared it. So actually on this side of the plate is the mixed vegetables. On this side is the chicken curry. I just realized that. So my apologies. That's a big mistake on my part. Oh man, this is just so good. So effing good. There is a hockey game on, not yet. I believe it starts at 7:30, so 28 minutes. I forget who's playing. I think it's Ottawa. Ottawa and Carolina, it must be. I don't know why they're called Carolina. Because there are 2 Carolina states, right? North Carolina and South Carolina. I guess it's the only team in either of the states, but still. What's the dealio? I think they play in Raleigh. That's in North Carolina, right? Oh, this is another good. This is the other, really, my favorite part of the song. My other favorite part of the song. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh yeah, I think it goes to a phaser shortly. There's your phaser. Yeah, this is all keyboard hooked up to an echo pedal. And I have the echo pedal right next to the keyboard, and I'm fiddling with the knobs as I'm playing. So there's no post-editing trickery going on. It's all live, in the moment. All right, let's finish this. Yeah, I think yesterday, after my meal, I finally started digesting the lunch I had when I was in town. So the chicken tenders and the pizza. Oh yeah, this morning I was up another 2 pounds. So in my stomach, I got a bulge in my stomach. But give it a week or two and I'll be back down to my normal weight. Assuming I start eating normally again. Because this is very excessive. Very excessive. I've been doing like 100 grams of sugar per dessert every night for how many days in a row has it been? I don't know. You know, when I go to the grocery store on Saturday, I want to get some more fresh berries because I still have a whole thing of ice cream, and that was so good. That tasted so good. So I might do that. All right, so it should be good now, temperature-wise. So let's just bring everything into the center. I had a lot of fun going through Ryan Reynolds' IMDb page yesterday. Reminding myself of all the movies I had seen him in. I didn't realize how many Ryan Reynolds movies I've seen. I saw a lot of them. Hopefully someone else gets a donut and I can go through another IMDb page. I think Justin Bieber had a donut at Tim Hortons several years ago. I didn't have it, but I remember seeing commercials. And if I remember correctly, it was basically the donut that I wish existed. So it was the sour cream glazed donut, but it had chocolate in it as well. So it's like exactly what I want. I wish I would have tried it. However, I think it was a Timbit. It might have just been a Timbit as opposed to a full donut. Timbits are like the donut holes. Justin Bieber, of course, being another very famous Canadian. We seem to have a bunch of them up here, famous Canadians. Or like famous stars who are just happen to be Canadian, despite our small population. Oh yeah, this is really good. Really, really good. They put a lot of peas in the mixed vegetables. And I love peas, so I'm happy about that. Oh my God. So good. And there's still one more day of this. Though tomorrow's won't be as big as today's because there's only one aloo tikka tomorrow. So theoretically it should be smaller, a smaller plate. Yeah, I don't think I'm really going to get much else at the grocery store. It's just the mixed berries, and I want to get the cake again. Actually, I did say I wanted to find another brownie, so I should look for another brownie. Because they have multiple kinds of brownies over there. Different than the one that I had, like the killer brownie that I had several episodes ago. So yeah, I want to get a brownie. So what's that? Mixed berries, the cake, the cheesecake, and a brownie. I'll look. If I see anything, I'll grab it. But I don't know how much more of this I can do. Because this is, like I said, quite excessive. Oh yeah. Just a few more bites. I think it's supposed to start raining tomorrow, later in the evening. So I guess the nice weather is about to stop. Oh man. Oh my goodness gracious. Nice chunk of chicken left. Last thing. Oh my God. So good. Oh, I didn't give you the close-up at the beginning. Sorry, I forgot. I guess you've seen it like 6 times now. Wow. Absolutely incroyable. Incredible. Okay, so once again, just like yesterday, I'll bring the donuts out here. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about dessert when I get it over here. So I'll just do this. I have to rinse my plate again. I have to blow my nose. I think I should also have a small swig of water. Okay, cover your ears. Ugh. Now I get to eat donuts. Oh my God, yes. Best part of the day. Okay, there. Now, let's do some rinsing. And let's do some bringing over to the tabling. I think I actually have to open up some new milk again. Been drinking a lot of milk lately, and I'm out of it now, so I have 1 carton left. Ugh, plate fell. Okie dokie, there you go. Plate has been rinsed. I gotta dry it off. It's not becoming dry for some reason. I think this towel is like not working very well anymore. I need to get some new dish towels. There you go. There's the perfect dry off. Okay, so let's get some new milk. I think I need new milk. I'll use whatever I have left. I don't think it's enough. Definitely not enough. This time I left the donuts in the fridge instead of taking them out prematurely to thaw. Quote unquote thaw. Yeah, so I do have to open up a new milk. Because yesterday when I did that, when I took them out, they melted. Like the icing melted and the glaze melted. Everything melted. So sprayed myself. Okie dokie. I'm going to have to get 3 milk cartons at the grocery store again because of all the milk I've been drinking. This is some riveting commentary. All right, there you go. Now, I'll bring the donuts out. I'll bring out my cutlery and I'll have to figure out what to do here. I think I can do this. Hopefully I can do this without everything falling over. Yes, milk goes there. Donuts go there. Plate goes here. Cutlery goes there. Okay, so here are the donuts. I love this container. It fits the donuts perfectly. So these are so I mentioned that I got a bunch. I got 2 12-packs of donuts. One at each Tim Hortons. Each one at a different Tim Hortons. And so what we've been eating, to be honest, I don't remember if it was the ones we've been eating were just from one Tim Hortons or if because I did check. The reason I got so many was so that I could start off with eating the freshest donuts that were available. And so I don't know if they all came. I think they were all generally really fresh. And so I also added 2 more donuts from one of the 24 packs. And so I was going through 14 different donuts to get all the different flavors. And so these are the leftovers. So, and I mentioned yesterday that I wasn't going to open up my other container. I was going to do it on camera. However, then I started thinking about it and, because I need to put them back in the fridge and I need to clean out the containers. And so I decided, okay, I'll just go through. I did clean this out because it was pretty dirty on the inside from the previous batch of donuts. And I also cleaned out the container that these donuts were in initially. And so I picked out another reason why I'm going on with this stupid intro is once again, because I ate so much food lately and yesterday, I only wanted to have 4 donuts total today. Because yesterday I had 5. Day before that I had 7. So I wanted to stick a limit of 4 today. It's still a lot of donuts. So I picked out 8 donuts, and I'll just cut them in half, and I'll have half of each of the donuts, 8 different donuts. And so there are 2 more donuts, that'll make 10, that are full donuts that are in the fridge. One of them is I should probably show you because it's kind of funny. Yeah. One of them is a Boston cream, which is a very good donut, but I remember looking at the website and there's a lot of sugar in the Boston cream donut, I think because of the filling. And then the other donut we're not eating tonight is the chocolate dip, which is basically the honey dip base, but then it has the chocolate. So this one melted pretty good. But yeah, this one right here, this is the Boston cream. And all the chocolate just totally melted off of it. And then we have the leftovers from the first batch that I haven't eaten yet. I don't even know if I'll get to these because I have to eat these today and tomorrow. So I'm shocked how much I've eaten though, because there were so many donuts. So many donuts. So I picked out my favorites from the ones that were left over. So those coconut ones from yesterday were in the day before. They were so good. I've been really craving those coconut ones. Unfortunately, I don't have any more of them left, but those ones completely changed my mind on coconut in general. So I'm a big cocoa nut now. That was pretty funny, wasn't it? So what I'm gonna have to do, because all these donuts aren't gonna fit on my plate, I'm gonna have to take them out, like probably 4 at a time, cut them in half. Yeah, I'll take them out 4 at a time, cut them in half, put the half of them in here, leave the other half here. Then I'll just have to like do it a little bit at a time. This is actually really stupid. I don't know. I didn't really plan this out, unfortunately. So, I wonder if I can just use my cutlery to take them out. I can. All right, so I'll say what they are later when I start eating. Oh my God, these ones are going to be good. This one just broke. That's not good. Okay, so we got that one, we got this one. These are going back in. Yeah, this is a good idea. This is a good idea. This one broke, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter. It'll still taste good. Okay, so we got 2. I'll get this one, cut this one in half. Beautiful. Get this one. We'll cut this one in half. Beautiful. And then we'll stick these back in. Oh, so I got a system. Seems to be working good. Okay. There you go. Now we got this one. We'll cut this one in half. All right, then we got this one. This gargantuan one. Should I do it lengthwise? Yeah, you can see this, right? I guess my hand is sort of in the way. So I'll stick this back in, and I will stick this back in. So we just have 2 left. This one right here. And we have this one. So I guess I'll do this lengthwise as well, even though it's a circle. All right, there you have it. So here are the donuts I am going to be eating. Arrange them all prettily. All right, perfect. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to put these ones back in the fridge now. And then we can get to eating. All right. I just have to clamp the sides. Oh, I didn't show you. I didn't give you a close-up of how they look now. It actually looks pretty cool. They're like hybrid donuts almost. I wish they'd do a hybrid of the chocolate glazed or the double chocolate with the sour cream glaze. That would be amazing. Hybrid donuts. There's your $1 million idea, Tim Hortons. Ooh. All right, we're back, finally. Unfortunately, there are no coconut donuts, but here you have it. This is tonight's donut extravagance. Oh, this is another. Oh, I was going to say this is another one of my favorite parts, and I've already highlighted it. I've already showcased it. Okay, so let's go around. All right, so this one right here, vanilla dip. It's got the sprinkles. This one's honey dip. These two look very similar because they're the same donut, except this one is the Ryan Reynolds maple butter honey whatever. Maple butter something. I don't know if you can see it, but there is some maple drizzle on it. This is the apple fritter. This is the honey cruller. This is the double chocolate. This is the chocolate glazed. And this is the sour cream glazed. So the sour cream glazed seem to have held up the best. All the other ones are melting. At least the double chocolate, the chocolate didn't melt. It's still there. So that's nice. All right, so let's get down. Should I do it in 3? Yeah, I'll start with the vanilla dip. Still tastes good. Doesn't taste good as when you get it fresh at the store, but it still tastes good. They're definitely still edible. So I'll do the honey dip now. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, now we'll do the honey cruller. This was sort of the big surprise of the past 2 episodes because the donut was just perfectly made. Tasted so good. It's a good donut. Okay, so let's skip over to the Ryan Reynolds one. Yeah, the maple flavor is definitely a hit. They hit something good with that maple flavor. Now we're doing the apple fritter. Oh, I keep forgetting to do the close-ups. Ugh. All right, let's do the double chocolate now. On the second go around, I'll do close-ups, assuming I remember. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good stuff. Now we're doing the chocolate glazed. This one held up really good too. Oh my God. This one may have held up the best. It's still super soft. The chocolate glazed. Oh, that was so good. Okay, and last but not least, obviously, because this is one of my favorites, the sour cream glazed. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, this one, sour cream glazed, I think held up the best. It's similar to the chocolate glazed, the way it held up. However, the glaze didn't melt for whatever reason. I don't understand the physics behind all of these flavors and whatnot. However, it's basically just like eating it normally, though it is chilled. So I think, yeah, these two on the end, they held up the best after being in the fridge. So they've been in the fridge for 2 days now, I guess. Or it's maybe it's a day and a half. I went into town on Tuesday, right? So today's Thursday. So Wednesday, Thursday. 2.5 days, I guess. Yeah, so they've been in the fridge for, oh no, but I don't think I put them in the fridge until after my meal. Oh yeah, so basically 2 days. I know no one cares, but, all right, so let's do this again. So now we're gonna cut them in half, and I'll give you a close-up. This is the vanilla dip. You got the what? The sprinkles. Yeah, the sprinkles are very small. They're basically little tiny balls, and they add a texture to the donut. All right, so let's do the honey dip. Okay, now the honey cruller. It's got a very nice texture to it. It looks very nice when you buy it. It's like a spiral donut. Oh. Yeah, this one held up really well too. But I think the honey cruller from yesterday was even better than this one. I was looking at so the hockey game is about to start. Apparently it's in Ottawa, so I've been to that hockey rink multiple times. I'm trying to think how many times. At least twice, probably 3 times to watch a hockey game. So actually I remember when that rink was built, because I was playing hockey back in the 90s, the mid 90s, and we were driving to a tournament in the Ottawa area, and we drove by it, and it was new. It was brand new. It was like a year old or something like that. And back then it was called the Palladium, and now it's, I don't know what it's called. It's like the Canadian Tire Center or something stupid. So, but yeah, I guess that's all sort of a long time ago. All right, now let's do the Ryan Reynolds one. Yeah, it's really hard to see the drizzle, because it's pretty much melted, but the flavor's still there though, the maple flavor. Okay, so let's have another bite of the old apple fritter. Good old apple fritter. See, it's got like a couple layers. Coated in the glaze, the melted glaze. So I don't know what kind of apples they use for this. It does taste like apples though. I'm assuming they use real apples. But what do I know? All right, so now what? I think we do the double chocolate, right? All right, so there's your chocolate. This almost looks like one of my cookies. It's like the double chocolate, triple chocolate, quadruple chocolate. Oh man. Yeah, this one held up really good too. Oh man. Yeah, I haven't eaten my cookies in, I don't even know how long it's been. But it's been so long that I had to throw them out, because I needed to use the container that they were in for the donuts. And I hadn't eaten the cookies, and I didn't remember when I made them. But I've been eating other stuff for dessert for like over a week. And I still have other stuff planned for dessert too. So I thought, okay, well, I guess I just have to throw the cookies out. I think there were six of them left, 6 or 8. I don't know if I've ever thrown away my cookies before, but I can always just make more. Okay, here we have the chocolate glazed. So this one held up real well. Got the nice glaze, shiny glaze. Oh God. So good. Yeah, I think it also depends if you get a good donut or not. Like, because you can get a donut you like say you get a chocolate glaze, but it might not have been made well, it might be stale. So that might even be more important if you get a really fresh, good tasting donut there, as opposed to what the flavor is. Yeah, because yeah, I think I got the sour cream plain in one of the batches, and it was quite hard. I'm assuming it was rather stale. And then I got those two coconut ones, toasted coconut ones, that I didn't really care for, at least initially. Then I ate them, and they were so fresh, and they tasted so good. It really made a huge difference. Now I like coconut. The magic of freshness. All right, so now we have one left. So this is the sour cream glaze. This one I think held up the best visually, and the taste. Well, the taste in all of them is really good, but the taste really held up, and it held up the best visually as well. Oh man. Oh. It's so soft. It basically melts in your mouth. It's just so good. Oh my God. Okay. So now I think we're just going to speed run the rest. We have to do this under an hour. So I'm just going to eat the rest. It's one bite per. So you know what they look like. You know how I feel about them. So let's just finish it off. I do this one next, right? I can't remember. This is a real big bite, this apple fritter chunk. Let's try to do it though. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff right there. All right, so we got two left. Oh my God. Tastes so good. Can't believe how good it tastes still. Wow. Another day, another feast. Let me finish my milk. Okay, so hopefully later tonight. Yeah, another problem. After yesterday, I had to wake up. I went to sleep and then I woke up and I had to go to the bathroom. And also my throat was just absolutely super dry. So I had to just like chug a whole bunch of water. But normally if I do have to wake up, it's really late or really early, I should say. Or normally it's like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. or something. But I looked at my phone and it was 1:30. It's like I only went to bed like two hours ago. What the heck? So I'm really happy with the amount of food that I ate today. It's slightly less than the past couple days, so that's good. And I'm going to be eating the same amount, actually very slightly less tomorrow, because I only have one aloo tikka. But I'm very happy with that. So tomorrow morning for breakfast, I'm just going to have another 2 tiny pancakes, and then I'll have my fried egg sandwich and another apple. Gotta have that apple. And then I'll prepare myself for another feast. I don't really have to prepare myself because I'm going to be looking forward to it. I feel great right now, and I'm looking forward to eating it again tomorrow. So that means we have another video for tomorrow, and then that's Friday night. And then Saturday morning, I'm going grocery shopping. So what did I want? I wanted to get fresh berries. I wanted to get a cake, the cheesecake, and I also wanted to look for another brownie. So I basically just have to check out the bakery section again, which sounds good to me. Had a lot of fun doing that last time. So there's still going to be more videos coming. I don't know how many there will be in total, but I also have a bunch of stuff that I bought at the other grocery store that's waiting to be eaten. So, but it doesn't have to be eaten right away. So there's a bunch of content still to come. I think I can still physically manage it. Yeah, by the way, I forgot to check something, because I don't have a gallbladder anymore. And from what I understand, I feel like that makes it harder to digest food. Well, so I meant to Google this before, but is it harder? Is it harder? Is it harder to digest food without a gallbladder? Someone already checked. For most people, continue to eat the same and live their lives with no change. Oh, okay. But some experience noticeable changes, such as gas, diarrhea, and bloating after eating high-fat, greasy foods. Right. High fiber foods may be harder to digest too. Okay. Because the gallbladder is responsible for sending bile to your digestive system. And so without that, it sort of regulates the amount of bile that it sends. And so without it, the bile has to come straight from your liver, I think. And it's not really, I don't know the specifics. Stop asking me these questions that I don't understand the answers to. Come on, give me a break. But yeah, I've got a sort of a wonky digestive system. So eating all of the stuff that I've been eating is probably not the greatest idea in the first place, but I've been managing, and I look forward to continuing this. It's almost over, so that's good, but there's still more fun to be had. So until tomorrow.